Each sentence is to be given further. It's not about grasping or dwell with it. That's not the way. This is not about something, staying with something. How can there be a purification of the extinction and emptiness in such a way that's still remaining as realms of existence? Therefore, all the conclusions are to be concluded for samsara, not for the sake of oneself. That is still grasping mind, to conclude for oneself as such. It creates dullness. This is to be given. The disregard as well is not to be dwelled with. The disregard is not itself. It is to be given to purify through the extinction as helping. Helping through the emptiness for samsara child. Therefore, if there are still the karmic habits of the grasping mind, by the attempt to enable to make a conclusion, it will become unbearable because there is still the grasping mind that remains. Purification of extinction and emptiness as helping is not to be grabbed. It's not about grasping. This is not about Dhamma, dwelling within Dhamma, or attempting to dwell within Dhamma. Disregard from the disregard itself, all the same with everything. This is not about anything that staying within Dhamma or within the non-attachment, because that is still the samudaya, desire, delusion, and delusive attachment that overlays. That which is not even itself. It's not about attempting to dwell with no, with that which is not. It is to be used with samsara to help through unwinding and purifying through the emptiness. Otherwise, it will be lacking from blessing. Disregard, even from the disregard itself, all the same with everything. It's not about something within the disregard or something staying with the disregard. It's about the purification of the extinction and the emptiness to help one another. Therefore, to dwell within Dhamma and fixated to Dhamma is the desire, is the delusive attachment, is the delusion child. To fixate something that doesn't fixate to itself. Dhamma is not fixated within its condition. It's not fixated within its nature. No fixation within Dhamma itself. Whatever that is fixated to Dhamma or dwell within Dhamma, that is practicing of the samudaya only. Only practicing samudaya. This is practicing only the cause of suffering. Share the essence of that which is not the non-attachment itself, all the same to everything. This will purify the attempt to end, the attempt to cease, to enable to end, to enable to cease. That is the attempt to disregard. The samudaya that attempt to disregard, how can there be the true disregarding? Being obsessed with something within the disregard, how can it be true disregarding? That which is not the disregard to be shared all the same to everything. Naturally, it will not be about anything within disregard or not. That is true disregard. The true disregard is not about anything within itself. To be obsessed, to attempt to disregard, how can it be true disregarding? Nothing is within the disregarding. Disregarding is not even itself. It's meaningless even in itself. Therefore, whenever there is a grasping mind that overlays, it's all not a conclusion. Because the grasping mind that overlays then it will not be true conclusion. That which is not the disregarding is not about grasping it. It has to be given all the same to everything. This will have the mighty force to help unwinding, helping to purify through the extinction and emptiness altogether. Whatever that is given here is to be given further. The conclusion that is given, the ending that is given is to be further giving the extinction, the conclusion and the ending. This is not for the sake of oneself. Non-attachment is not itself all the same to everything, then it will not be grasping. Truly not a fixation, nor grasping. No is not no itself all the same to everything. No is not even no itself. Disregard even from the disregard itself. Uninvolved even within the uninvolved itself. All the same to everything. The liberation doesn't grasp itself. Therefore, there is no need to deludedly trying to enable to liberate or to detach. The detachment or the liberation has nothing to do with itself, doesn't grasp itself. In conclusion, everything is about blessing. Everything is about helping through ending. This is not about ending for the sake of itself. Everything is to help through ceasing. This is not about ceasing for the sake of itself. No is not the no itself, simultaneously within and without and everything. No is not the no itself. Don't be obsessed to hypnotize with the stillness and indifference. Let's offer the Mahasankathan. May all beings humbly offer the Mahasankathan. May we all, together with all beings, in all realms of existence, humbly offer, humbly invite the grace of the Buddhas, the Maha-Buddhas, the Maha-Bodhisattvas, the Maha-Barami. In all graces, please preside over to receive the Mahasankathan from all of us, both from the humans and the non-humans. Any merits which has arisen from this giving, by Nibbana as it is, may all beings in all realms of existence, all the karmic debtors and the karmic debtors of the karmic debtors, be part of this giving and the alignment with Nibbana as it is, in blessing beings, following the Mahabharami forever and ever.